Whoop. Where did my body go? It disappeared. Like went through the floor. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I always have the best ideas.
I'll drive.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the
No,
war
I
zone.
gotta hit the ground before it ends. No. Oh. Think so? Oh wow. What did you title your stream? God. I didn't call it
Battle
Duty.
Royale.
Running by.
Be advised, gas is closing in.
I wonder if the
Proceed
title
to the
matters.
safe zone.
You have to include your audio. It's in the party settings.
Does anyone need this?
Targets are up. Get to work. Supply box identified. Marking location now.
You can't? Oh, because you're using your phone? That would explain why I couldn't hear you when I was looking at my recordings and moving them to YouTube. Oh, but you're broadcasting then. Mine or his? Okay. How'd you get up there? He has a lot of weird secrets, don't worry about it. I think he might work for the Mafia. No, I tried that already. I don't think that's gonna work. You cannot climb on top of each other. Oh my god, you can? It looked like you did for a second. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Weird. Why would they put the crate on top of a building you can't get up to? This seems absurd. I don't know.
Moving.
This is insane.
I'll
Why
drive.
did they make it so hard to get to? This is gonna work. Fuck your face. You heard me.
I'll drive.
FBI jumped through the window though. Like, we heard what you wanted to do to that underage boy. Fuck. I thought this was America. Yeah. Yeah, we need a truck. I told you we needed a truck. But you didn't listen to me.
I'll drive.
Shut up.
Have the right passenger.
Alright, we need to find a truck. There's a truck up here.
We need a driver.
I thought we could just ignore the crate, but like, no. I feel like we forgot something. Oh no, our children!
I'll drive.
Oh god, we are getting out of here. Run, Trixie, run. Bruce leaving behind the cat. Alright. Did it work?
Contract updated. New
Yeah, it
objective
worked.
identified.
We did it. That was the hardest thing in the world.
Gas is inbound.
No, it's just role playing.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
I think the distinction is the image.
Primary
of the
objective
thing.
accomplished.
Like the
All
image
supply
of it.
boxes found.
And so like the idea of wanting to empathize with them is not necessarily a wrong idea. It's just going about
Supply
it by
box
covering
marked.
yourself with
Secure the
black
package.
makeup. Is yeah.
Enemies in the area.
They don't get that luxury. Ooh, thermite grenades.
Thermite out!
Ow.
I've got you!
Wow, what is happening here?
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can
heartbeat sensor?
redeploy.
You had a heartbeat sensor this whole time? Nice. Yeah.
Lethal's here!
Yeah, no, I just picked it up.
Your teammate got a proper
Ah,
sorting.
it's my
We're
heart.
sending them home.
Oh, you lost? Oh, well, I have enough money. So does Trixie. I see Trixie, you buy him. What? You gave to your wife?
Does anyone need this?
Yeah, you get him back, I'm gonna get this crate.
Bender here if you need equipment.
Wing Commander 4.
I'll drive.
I think this is my... If you go to 99geek.ca, there's links to everything.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
I'll drive.
It's 10,000 now or something like that.
I'll drive.
Here, I'll text my website. There's a crate over here, just take this. Take this crate. Great. Oh, it's time to go to work. I don't work today. Shut up. That's a shotgun, a silenced shotgun. I bet you didn't grab that. Mom. Wow. How many
Contract
kills did I have?
updated. New objective identified.
We got another one. Nice. Oh, and you're alive. I like that. I hit it with my sniper rifle at point blank range.
Contract complete.
Yeah.
All supply boxes located.
Nice. Nice.
Friendly loadout drop
I
on
used
the
to see
way.
the little drop would come on its own, see? Yeah. Hey, we don't need to buy one. I figured that was about to happen.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Nice. Should I just keep my deagle? Oh yeah, because I wanted to level it up, didn't I? Buy my deagle. Oh, I gotta use my armor. Yeah. Otherwise, you just have a couple clips. Yeah, I've got full ammo for both my guns right now. That's sweet. Are you just gonna hide in here? We'll never see us coming. But we'll see them coming. With the heartbeat sensor. Weren't we near one of those fire stations? Yeah, this fire
Gas is
station. Why are we
moving.
hiding in this truck? We can hide in the fire station. I have view of everything in the tower. UAV. It's in the game. What did you get? Did you get that self-revive thing? The self-revive kit's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I should have got that, but instead I ran to the tower. UAV in the game. Mr. Grinch.
Moving!
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
Yeah. Not just that, but it'll scare the shit out of them. That's fine. Yeah. That's not bad at all, huh? What was that? You wanna die, son? I'll push you off. Yeah. I got paint on your pants. Haha, I got purple and green all over your uniform.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Look at yours. Wow. Haha, you guys. You're like multicolored pants. You have like multicolored pants on. Napalm. I see a lot of orange and red on you. I see green and blue on you. Speaking of heartbeat sensor, I should probably take a quick look around. Yeah, we're so good. Nothing. Did we see that? Oh, there's spray paint. We're not in the circle anymore.
Gas is moving.
Head for that truck. Can I make it? I don't think I can make it. Oh my god. Start it. Right, pick it up. Oh.
We're out of time. Scrub the contract.
Oh, it's so funny. Mr. always wants to live grab This is what we're doing for the rest of the game. Choo-choo!
Enemy UAV overhead.
Safe from tornadoes. There you go. Head up, up. Nice.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Two to gain.
I'll drive.
Losing ground.
Yeah, that's solid. There you go. Left. What did I just hit? Fucking dividing thing. Yeah, for the mouse. back in our safe space.
Moving.
Gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
Oh, they have to come down here to get to us.
You've got gas
They can't
inbound.
snipe at us.
Safe zone relocated.
I'll put
Moving.
my heartbeat sensor.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Okay,
You've got a
there's
loadout
two
drop
on the
inbound.
west end. I counted two on the west end, 30 meters away.
Position deployed.
We'll hide here. Alright. There's two in that direction, 30 meters away. About 30 meters, about 300 degrees. 300 degrees.
Enemies in the area.
You know, on this end, nothing on the other way.
I'll drive.
I was gonna say back up the truck. I thought you wanted me to back up the truck. Yep.
I'll drive.
Losing ground.
I'm gonna back us up, see if we can get back to the circle without.
Get to the safe zone.
Back to our safe place. Back to our other safe place. Are you being looked at now? Okay, we'll hide that.
Enemy UAV
Hey,
overhead.
there's people ahead of us as well. I can hear fighting each other. The gas is moving. Oh, there's people running. I see at least 3 people. Do you want me to mark them? I'll try that. Do you want me to run them over? I think they're outside the circle. They're not in the middle of the road either. They're like up in the... They were like in the hills in that
Gas is
direction. Yeah, about
closing. Get to the new
199.
safe
Maybe
zone.
it's southwest. They're southwest.
Enemies in the area.
We're still in the circle. We're pretty good here. I think we should just hold it here. Dude, I'm turning.
Enemy
25
movement.
remain. Good work so far.
Here's really what we do because we could like we're on the play it smart instead of just near the end. Oh! Double kill! I put double kill.
Watch for enemy.
God.
I've got you.
Yeah, they literally everywhere. Hey guys, okay. I'm trying to go to a safe place. I think we're both safe.
Taking fire. I'm taking
No,
fire.
again.
I've got you.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Oh, okay. Let's get out. The car's about to explode.
10 remaining. Keep it up.
Get away.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving.
That's what we're gonna get here. Good job.
We're in the safe zone. Watch for enemy.
Alright, back. Did he go? Nice. Oh, I got one too. He accidentally used them both. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. Who the fuck knows it's covered by my Twitch bar? 6 people are left and we're 3 of them, so that's one other team.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. This is your last chance. Finish the job.
Check your fire!
Allied cluster strike inbound. 5 remain. Finish the job.
Oh god, a good shot. Hard. Oh, we won! We won a war zone for the first time ever! Woo! Woo! We were all alive, too. One of us. Woo! All 3 of us are together. Yes. That was our best game ever. Yeah. Beat all of us. We had to kill every single one of them. Yeah, Trixie. Like Paul with your ridiculous mesh. And me, I'm the black guy. I'm the guy from The Flash, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, there's a ton of black people in The Flash. Like the Wally West or Jax. Jax from Legend of Tomorrow, that's right. Jax from Legend of Tomorrow. Yeah, that was a great game. 4 kills for me. Wow, but you guys had... And you guys all had more score. That was key. That was a great game. And the best part is we were fucking understaffed. Everybody else had 4 people, we had 3. And we won. That is legendary. That was a legendary game. And we fucking recorded that game. And we recorded that game. We recorded the fucking game that had the fucking win. The first game on the thing. We should end our recordings now while we're ahead. Well, if it's Twitch, I believe if Twitch will just save the video when you're done. And then you can go into your video producer things, you can export it to YouTube and do all kinds. That's why I use Twitch instead of Mixer, because in Twitch you can export to YouTube and shit like that. Which I like. But if you go to my 99geek.ca and then patreon.com/99geek, you'll see that like that's where I feature all these videos and shit that we do. I post them all there when it's over. And then we get a good like 7 to 10 views. And yeah, I also have a podcast where I like talk about it and shit. That was an intense game. I can't believe nobody watched it. It's like nobody watches me ever, and it's like, well, you're missing out, motherfucker. You think he would have thought that was funny, but we'll see if they watch when I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake at midnight. It's gonna be so badass. I'm gonna play it on the hardest difficulty. That's my plan. Are you guys gonna watch? Oh, he's talking to someone. Are you guys gonna watch my Twitch stream at midnight? No? You bastard. How dare you. In the meantime, I'll keep reading this news then. That's what I will do. Prep for my podcast. Let's see here. Tips for playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is a good time for this. Alright, let's do it. I've got the tips. Just the tip. That's why I'm not starting. That's why I'm reading the news instead. Final Fantasy VII Remake is not a difficult game, but there are still things you should know before you play it. Ways to be more efficient, to get more treasure, and to avoid those pesky game overs. Regular attacks don't do much. The first thing you should know about combat of Final Fantasy VII Remake is that, yep, is that button mashing is really inefficient. That's because your standard attacks don't do much damage. The fastest way to take down enemies and bosses is to strategize, figure out the best time to use special abilities, spells, and your character's powerful attacks, such as Barret's Overcharge and Cloud's Punisher mode. Think of regular attacks as simply a way to build up your ATB gauge, which is what lets you use the spells and special abilities that allow you to deal real damage. Rely on ranged characters to heal. Barret and Aerith are better healers than Cloud and Tifa for one simple reason. They can build up their ATB gauges with ranged attacks, which is far safer than getting up close to monsters. That's a good point. Always look for discounts. Every time you pass a shop or vending machine, go up and interact with them. If you see a yellow number next to buy, that means you've got items for sale at a special price. Oh, that's cool. There's discounts. Use benches liberally. There are no tents or save points in this game. That's crazy. You can save everywhere. But there are benches, free rest points that you should use literally every time you see them. It costs you nothing and can make the difference between life and death in a boss battle, which often tends to pop up after you see a bench. So you use a bench and it what? Just heals everything, I guess? Cool. Do not ignore Chadley, because apparently Chadley gives you all kinds of rad materia for his dumb, simple side quests. So when you see Chadley and his stuff seems pointless, do it anyway, because it gives you some awesome shit. Cool. Good to know. Use assess on every enemy. Chadley will give you an assess material that's worth hanging on to. Not only will it show you an enemy's hit points and weaknesses, it will also tell you what makes them susceptible to getting staggered. That's cool. This is what you take them down more efficiently and make battles more strategic as a whole. Hit the touchpad to bring up enemy info in the middle of combat. If you've already used assess and you don't have to use it again, you just touch the touchpad. Cool. Have the auto cure materia on an ally at all times. Any party member equipped with both of this ability, this materia and a healing materia will automatically heal anyone who gets under the red. Elemental materia is the most useful in the game. Cool. Cloud's triple strike ability is particularly useful, but so is Tifa's star shower, and so is Aerith's prey. Nice. Heals without using an EMP. Don't hoard those limit breaks. Remember to use them. You'll lose them after the battle anyway. Heal up using spells before you smash crates. Oh, because crates give you MP. Good to know. Good to know. Hold L1 while healing to cure multiple party members at once outside of battle. Also useful. In Chapter 7, the M items are not worth it. What does that mean? Okay, so don't worry about the M items when you're fighting a boss named the Air Buster. Just focus on the AI cores and the bombs instead. Good to know. To find treasure in dungeons, go wherever your party isn't going or won't follow you. It's a clever little design trick. If you see two branching paths, often the one that your party members go down is the one that progresses you through the main story. Whichever path your allies aren't following will probably lead to optional loot. Fair enough. We're waiting on someone, aren't we? Do we want to go back to Rocket League? Do a couple games of Rocket League with them? Cool. I wouldn't mind a powerless game of Rocket League. It's been a long time since I played that.